You're listening to the Lanterns Radio Network. We are the network dedicated to empowering the individual, illuminating the truth, defending American exceptionalism, and inspiring future generations. Stay connected and get involved at lanterns.buzz for great radio. Get commentary and news of the day. Lanterns.buzz.
Hello, everybody. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism on the Lanterns Radio Network. My name is Dylan. Steven's running the board.
Hey, guys. Hey. Hello. How's it going?
Happy weekend.
Yay, weekends.
It's the weekend. How that old, was not George Jones, was it?
What are you talking about?
I think it was a George Jones song.
George Jones?
Oh, no, that's Finally Friday. Whoops, sorry.
Wow.
Wrong song for the wrong moment. I was sorry. Well, it's because the chorus part of it talks about I'm ready for a wild weekend. Or not the chorus, but the part of it is, the lyric is, ready for a wild weekend. And that was the part that ran through my head. So,
okay. Yeah. Well, I mean,
you have to forgive me.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
When you catch up the tail end of a song, yeah.
Man, it's going to be a good night.
It's going to be a... I'm not making any promises. It's a great show, but I'm not making any promises. No promises, no disappointment.
No, see, that's why we're good at this.
It is why we're good at this. This is why we are professionals.
Professional show right here.
We're right up there with Peter Jennings and Dan Rather and Tom Brokaw.
Tonight on Tom Brokaw.
I can't even. I used to try to do it. I can't even.
What, Brokaw?
Yeah. It's an accent. It's not even an accent. It's just a voice.
It's the voice. It's just weird. I don't.
It's I don't. I'm not even.
Can't even try.
I'm not even going to try. It's
try.
this weird gargle
hard.
thing that he does. But we're also Brian Williams. We're up there with Brian Williams.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just saying that we're like Brian Williams
that makes me feel really bad.
Well, I was going to say, but just telling that lie that we're like Brian Williams makes us just like Brian Williams.
Exactly.
See how that works?
That's exactly how it works.
Welcome to the party.
Hey, welcome to the program.
Folks, we do have an awesome, awesome show tonight. What we're going to do, I'm starting off, it's a fun little shindig actually, is we're not even going to talk about a story. Sorry.
No?
I had something on my face. No, we're not going to talk about a story. That's later. Later is when we're going to pick and make fun of people and blah, 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 blah. No. This one, we've decided to attempt the monologue, which is actually a dialogue because there's two of us.
There's not really a monologue that happens.
Yeah, a monologue is by myself, and I'm in no way, shape, form, or fashion, and they have the capability right now of doing
it wouldn't be pretty, guys.
Monologue. It would if if I monologued right now, we would start at the topic that we're going to talk about, which actually, for a better way to describe it, in a nutshell, as I told one of the friends today, is the nutshell description of this show is the societal insanity. Period. The world has gone to hell in a handbasket, and we just kind of get to watch them float down that river. But yeah, if I was to do a monologue right now, it would start there.
But it would end up at squirrels.
Somewhere. It might not even be squirrels. It might be yo-yos. It could be...
Could be pretty much anywhere in there.
Who knows? That literally is the week that I've had.
I'm pretty much sure that if we went down a monologue road, you would have to have it written out and just be reading it kind of Hillary Clinton style.
Oh, God. This is why we are here, to be supportive of everyone.
Sorry. Bernie Sanders style? This is why we're here.
That's why we're here. We like to listen to our constituents.
And by that I mean I like to listen to my own voice talking into the microphone.
Don't forget to buy my CD. It's a good CD. Our country 'tis of thee.
No.
Amber waves of grain and whatever else. God help.
Oh, God.
If y'all have never heard that, go to iTunes.
No, don't give it any
Go
more
to
plays.
Spotify.
Give it no more plays.
The Senator Bernie Sanders.
No, that's a later show.
That's a later show.
A later show.
Bonnie Sanders. No, Bernie Sanders is not just he's like Al Franken. He's a man of many talents. Why? And here we go down the other rabbit hole and tangents, but real fast, enlighten me. Why is it that Republican senators, Republican congressmen are Republican congressmen, whereas the Democrat congressmen and the Democrat senators are, you have Al Franken, who used to be on Saturday Night Live. You have Bernie Sanders, who made several CDs.
Right.
Why is it that the Democrats tend to go exploring beyond
Well, that's the whole
just politics?
That's liberal ideology. So, it goes into, liberal arts.
They're taking it to the culture.
Right. They go straight to the culture or for the culture, or the culture brings it to them.
Actually, though, in all fairness, though, the whole, Al Franken thing is he was comedy first, and then said, "It's a genius idea. Let's go do politics."
Yeah,
and he did.
Right, and it wasn't good,
and he has been failing ever since.
Kind of, yeah.
Isn't he like the senator from Minnesota?
Dude, I have no idea. I don't keep
I don't know. I'm sorry.
From,
I just, again, I
really
the reason
don't.
I'm thinking about him, I've seen him on Facebook.
Why?
Because the crap that comes up on my Facebook timeline, I'm seriously, right hand to God, I'm about to be done with Facebook.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's funny because, I get the feed that's filtered through pretty much everything. So half the time, all I get is like Blaze and Prager University.
See, I went and I can't call it a mistake, because if anybody ever pays attention and notices, Facebook has an algorithm, and if you start liking and being a part of things that you agree with, eventually you get to a point where that's all you see.
Right.
Okay? So to try and break that cycle, unintentionally and intentionally, I have joined groups that are on the other side.
Yeah, I have a bunch of friends that I intentionally comment on.
Oh, no, mine's not friends. Mine is actual groups. So it's people that I don't even know, but in multitude.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I don't do that. I have to know the person.
Yeah, well...
That way I could at least have a civil conversation with them. I have to be able to know them.
I just bypass everything. I ignore it, to be perfectly honest with you. But no, my problem with it is I keep seeing the exact same videos and the exact same posts spread all over by all this
that's all they do.
Different
is they
people,
recycle.
and it just
they recycle it, man. So this actually kind of leads us into what we were talking about.
Yes, it does. See,
so you actually brought us back.
You're welcome.
Good job. And what we're talking about here is honestly the stupidity of America.
Yeah.
And our world in general. We see it every day. We see it going through this ideology that's projected into our society that, the further away from religion we get, the smarter that we are, and the more advanced and
because who in their right mind believes in the spaghetti monster in the sky?
Yeah, flying spaghetti monsters, definitely not real. But anyway, it's this notion that the farther away from morality we get, the more educated and free we are. When that's the furthest thing from the truth. If you look at our society and how it's actually going, with all the problems that we're having with gender issues, with quote unquote racial issues, even though we're all just one race, human race. Okay, we went down that road a long time ago. Anyway, so all one race. There are only two genders. That's it.
Yeah.
How you think about yourself is different than what's the actual standard is. Whatever that standard is the standard. And by the way, that standard is 2, and that's biological. That's not social standard. That is your biological scientific standard. There are 2 genders. 2.
Count them. 1,
2.
2.
And sometimes, in like 0.1%, there's a person born with small parts of both. And they're sterile. Because they don't have reproductive products for either of them.
Well, but that would also constitute as a birth defect.
Right, that's a birth defect.
That's
constituted
not
as a defect, not of a choice.
Exactly. The fact that I wasn't going to go down this road, but unfortunately it's way too fitting. With like when Trump went and announced the transgender ban
thing.
Yeah.
You know why he did that, right?
Because I can tell you exactly why he did it. Now, whether you're going to give me the answer of the true, I don't know. What's your answer?
Well, what came out a day and a half later was that Trump did it specifically to be a smokescreen so that they could pass the healthcare bill. That's why he did it. He did it so that everybody would go and focus on that. That was his deal.
That's part of it.
That was actually the thing that came out.
The other part of it, and nobody's caught this. Nobody's paid attention to this. What? All right. So that ban. What did he say with that? It was, and even all the news put it. It's a transgender ban. Okay.
Right.
Let's go back to the travel ban. It was, even though it was a set thing, it was all the segregation of specific stuff.
Yeah.
It was still, reported as a broad sweeping ban.
Right.
Okay. Right. I had actually, the moment this happened, our dear friend Jonathan Dunn calls me up and he says, "Hey," I was going to try and do his accent, but I'm not going to.
Don't do it. Don't try.
I'm not going to. But he calls me up and he goes, "Dude," he goes, "you're a vet. I've got to get your opinion on this."
Yeah.
And I was like, the only reason why I think and I can't say the only reason, one of the biggest reasons why he did this is the reason why he got elected in the first place. For 8 years, there's a group of people that have felt that they have been beaten the snot out of.
Right.
For 8 years.
Yeah.
And so now that their guy is in power, their guy is going to do the complete opposite.
Yes.
Okay? And to the extent that he did, a lot of people for 8 years saw Obama go, "Well, transgenders are allowed," which is a broad sweeping thing.
Yes.
And so what their guy is doing now is grabbing that pendulum and not just bringing it back the other way, but throwing it as hard as he can.
Mm-hmm.
He is trying to be just, at least optically, just as spiteful and as
vindictive?
Perfect. Vindictive as humanly possible. Mm-hmm. It's like, this is what Obama did to us. We're going to go to the complete opposite end of that, and that's where we're going to stand. That is, if not the only reason, the main reason why he did it.
So literally you're saying it's a counteract. It's a counteract to what Obama did, and
yes.
It goes straight to the whole pendulum idea.
Exactly.
The moment that you give more power to one side and they swing the pendulum the other way, what you're doing is you're making it that much easier for the other side to grab it and swing it even harder the other way.
Exactly, because nobody actually cares about the policy or the people that are involved in said policy. It's all about the power struggle. And what nobody is grasping, nobody's going to accept, and no one likes to hear is, I hate to tell you this, Trump voters, love y'all to death, but in at least 4 to 8 years, the pendulum is going the other direction, and it is going to go even further than what it did with Obama. Even further than what it did with, because think about it.
All we're doing...
Clinton, when Clinton was in, it went and stopped, and then it went back, and then Obama got it, and it swung further, and it's come back now with Trump, and now you're going to get somebody like a Bernie Sanders who's going to be holy hell like socialist.
Yeah.
That is going to destroy everything.
Right.
And everything's
everything's going to crumble, and it's going to be terrible. But, this all, once again, this goes back to the idea of knowledge, understanding, the basis of understanding.
Yep.
We've pulled away so far from it. To understand Western culture, I don't even care if you are of faith.
Yep.
If you don't understand or read the Bible just to understand Western civilization, you are doing it wrong. I forget the atheist, but there's a well-known atheist that's now passed away, and that was exactly what he said. He said, if you want to understand the West and America, you need to read the Bible as a history book, nothing else.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you can't do it. And guess what? Here's a couple ideas from the Bible right here. It says, I know, right? It's
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Everyone.
These are from the Bible.
He's reading the scriptures.
And these are from the ESV. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Leave the presence of a fool. For there you do not meet you do not meet words of knowledge. It also says, cease to hear instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. What else does it say? My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I reject you from being a priest to me. And since you have forgotten the laws of your God, I also will forget your children.
Mm-hmm. But my people did not listen to my voice. Israel would not submit to me. So I gave them over to their stubborn hearts. Who does that sound like?
Pretty much everybody.
Everybody. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's floating around. So I gave them over to their stubborn hearts. Ding, ding, we got bell now?
Yeah, ding, ding, we got bells. You gotta love it.
To follow their own counsels. I mean, like, seriously, and I know that everyone sits there and goes, oh, well, that's Christian, that's the Bible, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Once again, even top atheists say you need to read the Bible to understand the basic foundations of Western civilization.
You have to be able to, at the very least, be able to have some kind of a compass orientation due north. You
right.
have to.
If you have no due north, you have no direction.
Exactly. And then you end up God knows where and completely lost and toasted. So, hopefully this has been somewhat helpful.
And we haven't scared you all away yet.
Yeah, I know. If you're still here, congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah.
We got fun stuff on the way.
Yeah, we got great stories. Oh, believe me, it's about to get much better. I promise you that the humor is about to kick in. So, less God, more stupid people. On the other side, you're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism on the Lanterns Radio Network. And welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism on the Lanterns Radio Network. I was trying something different there. Let's see. That's it. Is that like the Casey Kasem? Yeah.
Bill O'Reilly.
.com. The man had, I'll give it to him. He is smart as a whip, but the man does not know when to put inflection in where. I'm going to tell you that now.
You know what?
Bless his heart.
He put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
What was that from? What was that from? That's going to irritate me if you don't tell me.
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
There was a movie, I swear.
It's been so long.
The wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. That sounds like my family.
Oh, goodness. Speaking of family. Oh,
bless your
this
heart.
person is still able to get some. By that, I mean have a family.
Oh, that's okay. I was going to say, that's a little...
They can still have a family of their own volition.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
a powerful photo, yeah. But still.
It's not a true photo, though.
It is a photo that they took. They took the photo.
It's garbage. It's garbage.
It's garbage.
It's junk.
It's garbage.
Okay, all right. The reason
All right, let me tell you something.
I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Okay, I have a severe love-hate relationship with the Huffington Post.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. You love to hate them?
I do, actually.
Okay,
I
right.
love to hate them because
That
these
makes
are the
sense.
people that will take, it doesn't matter, and I'm dead serious. I don't care if you can get the Huffington Post and can get notifications for the Huffington Post on your phone. If you don't get any other news source, get it to pop up on your phone. Because it is the funniest thing. Because these people seriously go as far to the extreme on the other end of things as humanly possible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay? To the extent, and bear with me a moment, I'm trying to find it. But there was a point, okay, so during Trump's inauguration, okay,
Yeah.
while everybody else was saying, Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, da, 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 and all these, and everybody was pretty much the same and pretty much generic and pretty much blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's not it. Hang on. Everything was all, and one way or another, it was Trump related. It was in recognition of Trump taking the office, et cetera, okay?
Right, yeah.
All of them said that like that.
Yeah.
This, and I saved it. I screenshot this sucker, and it's still on my phone to this day from January 20th at 9:58 a.m. In case you people are wondering, I'll post it later if you need it. Okay? The notification came up on the phone. It says today, : Okay? Trump gets nuclear codes. Ellipses. His journey from quote, con man, end quote, to president, ellipses. And then it goes into some other...
It goes into a whole nother thing.
Stupid thing. 25,000 people protest in New York City, ellipses.
What you're
kid
saying,
blasts Trump on Fox, quote, screw our president, end quote.
What you're saying is HuffPo will make your head explode.
Oh, dear God. They will go... It is... And that's what makes it funny. That's the reason why I keep them on my phone. Is just to see just how stupid these people are.
Speaking of,
going back to the wonderful HuffPo, the tagline, the headline is, Powerful Photo Shows That Women Are Not the Only Ones Who Get Periods.
I'm sorry, what?
Now, yeah, it says... Women are not the only ones who get periods. Now, I'm going to let y'all in on a little inside baseball here. Okay? Myself and Steven, we're men.
Yeah.
In case you had any question for whatever reason, we're guys.
Hi.
The attachments, the whole nine, we're men. And I can honestly say,
Not
out
tights.
of the 35 years I have been on God's green earth, the entire world that I have encirculated. Is that a word?
No.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
Encircled?
Encircled. That's the word I was looking for. Encircled.
Yeah.
I thought it didn't sound
No,
right.
no, yeah.
It is encircled. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, the world that I went around,
There you go.
I went a Porky Pig way. Okay. I've seriously been all over the world. Okay. Never once in my 35 years of existence have I menstruated.
Really?
I know I was there.
Surprising.
So the question then becomes, I know I can say that. I am throwing that out there to everyone. How many times have you been menstruated?
Carry the one.
Carry the one. Don't forget to carry the one, because God knows people forget to carry the one.
Zero.
Are you
Zero.
sure?
Yeah, none.
You did carry the one?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely none.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're a guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, ask my wife.
I'd rather not. I'll take it for what it is.
All right, thank
Three
you.
kids and everything else, I'll leave it alone.
Hey.
This is going to make your head explode. So, excuse me. So get the duct tape ready.
So, a transgender artist released a powerful photo last week. And
Okay, stop.
Uh-huh.
Powerful?
Yeah, it was powerful. It was bold. It was inventive. It was brand new.
It was disgusting.
Outspoken.
It was one, it was a lie. It was a fabrication. And two, it was disgusting.
Cass Climmer, who uses the...
Okay, again, stop. This class...
No, Cass.
Cass.
Cass,
sorry.
as in like Cassidy or...
Yeah, but they don't go with Cass. Because apparently that's gender neutral.
They don't go with him or her. They go with them, they, as well.
Yeah, you know, the last time I heard that you use... All right. If y'all hadn't figured this out, I'm not playing this game tonight. Okay? For real. To use the pronouns them and they when you're talking about a single individual indicates a mental disorder that implies that there's more than one individual inside that brain.
So like the movie Split.
Bingo! Which is a great movie.
By the way, just side note.
Have you ever seen, like,
really
for real?
Good. It was really good. It was really
If
good.
you haven't seen it, seriously, great movie. Go watch it.
And very last couple scenes. Oh, man. I can't, because it
will give it away.
It kills the entire thing,
Yes.
but the
Yes.
last couple scenes, oh, man, makes you so happy you stayed.
Yes.
It really does.
It does. The diner scene was amazing.
Anyway, back to Cass.
Yes, back to Cass, the gender-neutral name for Cassidy, because this individual decided that she was no longer a woman but a man and decided to go get all this stuff.
Yeah, so on July 12th, they posted photos of themselves on Instagram depicting them what they call free bleeding, while holding up a sign that reads, "Periods are not just for women. Bleeding while trans. Hashtag." You okay there, buddy? The photo was accompanied by a poem. The artist wrote for a spoken word event at Menstrual Health Conference last summer.
Oh my God.
Clemmer, who works as a menstrual health activist, told the HuffPo that they decided to stage the photo after a backlash of to the Adventures of Tony the Tampon, a period coloring book project that they created, introduces kids of all genders to the human experience of menstruation.
So hold on. So you're getting your girls this book?
No, you're giving them to your anythings.
But I'm just saying, I'm asking you directly. Because, I mean, obviously my three sons are going to have this because clearly women aren't the only one who menstruate anymore.
My three sons.
My three sons. I can... I see what you did there.
Hey.
God, we need a bell.
I know.
Son of a biscuit eater.
I know. But anyway.
But no, like, for real, I'm trying to... Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay. So it's...
No, I'm trying to find this dude's, or this lady's, spoken word.
Oh, no, you can't read the poetry.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's not on here. It's not.
I
on
know.
Here.
I'm mad because it's not.
They do have it. It's not here.
Because I'm gonna tell you now, if y'all and nobody does this anymore, so I don't know why I'm suggesting this. But if you really get bored and you want to go look for this person's spoken word poetry,
it's there.
It's great bedtime reading. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
By the way, it doesn't sound like poetry. It's not really written to poetry.
No, it's not. It's not a limerick.
It's not.
It's not.
It has no rhythm.
No rhythm.
You wouldn't be able to put music to it at all. It has no sort of standard.
It almost it
resembles a paragraph that you just wrote out about yourself.
I was gonna say it resembles a flat tire on the highway.
Yeah. Well,
again, that has rhythm.
Speaking of flat tires,
that.
This person, they keep on going on about, I remember sharing the first time with a friend of mine that I wasn't able to wear my binder that day because I was on my period and my boobs had swelled up so much that it was hard to breathe.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
I was finishing the quote.
I got that part of it, but there's so many fails there. Okay, so this individual
wears a binder.
Well, I was going to say is supposedly a man.
Yes.
That would be of the male origin.
Yes.
Okay.
No, well, trans, not really. They position themselves more male than female.
And I position myself to be more intellectual than what I am, and yet...
So
seriously?
So let me ask you a question there, Dylan. Have your boobs swelled?
They have. And the only reason I have... Hold on. The reason I have boobs is because I'm 50 pounds overweight. That's why Dylan has boobs.
But have they swollen and gotten tender?
Only when I run. If you want to get personal, it's only when I run.
Anyway.
Which is why I don't run. Which is why I'm still fat and have boobs. It's a vicious cycle.
That is a vicious cycle. You're right about that.
It's horrible. It's sympathize for me, please. But no, I don't. My question would be a binder. The last time I checked, forgive my ignorance of this whole trans world that has suddenly popped out of literally nowhere.
Right, yeah, okay.
Last time I checked, a binder is what you put paper into.
No, it's a different thing.
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans. Look that junk up. Google binder. The first thing you're going to find out is a ad from Walmart. Binders, back to school sale, 25 cents each.
Or Amazon or Google.
Or Amazon or whatever.
Whatever.
Well, it's just because now it's almost back to school season.
Yeah,
that's why you're going to find it.
So you're going to see that first.
But you get my point.
Well, you'd have to type in boob binder, I'm pretty sure. Chest binder.
No, that will take you to a porn site you probably don't need. Don't do that at work.
Guys, that is not safe for work. That is NSFW, not safe for work.
No.
Don't do it.
No. And look, I'm just... Oh, my God. I don't... Okay, I understand the and you've read this or heard it, and I'm in the middle of doing it. The Righteous Mind.
It was a good book. Oh my goodness! Guys.
So far, a lot of the studies I'm not agreeing with, but I will give it this much: I'm learning stuff, and it's a good book so far.
Now that's an ideological thing that you're disagreeing with.
Yeah. And that's,
I understand.
That's
I was at the same place.
Okay. Yeah, as long as we're good.
At the end, it ties it through, and it makes it...
Yeah, so far, it makes perfect sense. But anyway, I digress. The point of all of this... my brain just hit 600 different things all at one time. This is a mental disease.
It is a disorder, yes.
The actual definition, the actual clinical name for... quote, transgenderism that everyone finds, quote, so socially acceptable, end quote, is called gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
Okay? Which is not something I would be pronouncing to be a fan of.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Because again, it goes back to the whole, well, I want to use the pronouns of them and they because I can't be nailed down by labels.
No. I can't be nailed down by those labels. So I have to be Gigi.
Oh my God. That's even worse.
I need you to call me G. Like President G.
Is that you like Gigi? Is that like Zsa Zsa Gabor's?
No. Just XI.
half-sister?
Just
Gigi.
XI. Just XI.
Yeah, but I'm saying you have Zsa Zsa Gabor,
yes,
and you have maybe Gigi, which is her middle, like her younger
cousin
sister
or something,
or twice removed, third aunt,
redhead,
or something weird. I don't know.
Redheaded stepchild. I don't know.
But I just, it's, guys, this is not, the fact that we keep allowing this to be normal.
Yeah.
Is only hurting us as a society as a whole.
Well, I will tell you this.
Seriously.
I will tell you this.
Look at the military thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this,
example.
though. No. I got you. They already got you. They already got you. They got you because it says right here. While Klimmer told HuffPo that a significant portion of the reactions to their photo has been rooted in transphobia, they've seen people who have broadened their own understanding of transgender menstruation or menstrual experience and have learned from the photo.
Learn what?
That
chick...
a woman has a vagina and menstruates.
I was going to say that this chick just ruined a decent pair of khakis?
That's about right.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, those are not cheap khakis.
No, they didn't look like cheap
in that
khakis.
picture.
And that's incredibly disgusting. It's just, no, I don't want to look at it anymore.
Here's my thing. Okay? Again. I'm a guy. You're married to a woman.
Yes.
Who, or at least an individual who identifies as a woman.
No. I'm married to a woman.
Okay. And I'm married to a woman.
Yes.
Okay. Who is and identifies, which is a little weird.
Yes.
That time of the month.
Yeah.
And we don't need details.
Nope.
God knows we don't need details.
Nope.
But
nope.
The only detail that I'm going to ask for and to validate, when your female partner is at that particular time of the month, does she or does she not complain of feeling dirty and disgusting?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And mine does as well.
Right, yeah.
So enlighten me as to why this individual will sit in, and if you haven't seen the picture,
don't worry about it. Look,
you're not missing anything.
You're really not missing anything unless you want the sight of, like, blood on khakis.
Anyway.
It's really not cool.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Can you imagine this individual, like, after that picture was taken, I made my statement. This sucks. You know? It's just...
I don't.
Why?
It's like the one that we talked about a couple weeks ago, where they were talking about how they changed their testosterone level pills.
Oh yeah,
and they got a period for the first time in like 6 years or something, and it scared the crap out of them because they weren't used to it.
I forgot what this is like.
You still have the parts. You've just been killing it with testosterone shots. I'm sorry, you still got it.
Again, in the very rare instances that you come out as both, I got it. It's difficult. But holy smokes, people. Holy smokes. We're going to take a break. I've got to calm down, like, severely. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism on the Lanterns Radio Network. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to the Lanterns Radio Network. We are the network dedicated to empowering the individual, illuminating the truth, defending American exceptionalism, and inspiring future generations. Stay connected and get involved at lanterns.buzz. For great radio, get commentary and news of the day. Lanterns.buzz.
welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism on Lanterns Radio Network. My name is Dylan. Steven's running the board.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys.
Thank you.
The greatest movie ever.
Cody!
Baby. Ruth?
Oh, thank you.
I need to get my kids to watch that. Like, for real?
I can see talent.
For real. I need to get my sons to watch that movie. Okay. No. Sidebar. I've got my boys hooked.
Oh, I know.
On Doctor Who.
I know. They were telling me all about it.
Did they? I'm not kidding. The minute I walked the door, hey, Dad, can we watch Doctor Who? I'm like, dude.
Your wife was like, at night they pray about watching Doctor Who.
Do they? I hadn't heard that one yet. That's pretty funny.
And we hope and pray that you'll let Daddy let us watch Doctor Who tomorrow.
Of all the things to pray for, it's just...
Get them while they're young.
I got them hooked, boy.
It's okay. My girls have been on it forever.
No, I know. Now I really do believe I'm going to have to go out and buy them each a sonic screwdriver.
Oh, they're cheap, though. They're so cheap, and you can get one of each design.
And the reason why I say I'm going to have to buy it for them is because...
you have to get one for yourself.
Ding!
You can't not get one. I mean, I've got one.
Yeah, I can't
and just... No, that isn't a bad thing that I'm claiming it, all right? No, yeah. It's not a bad thing.
I can't justify buying it just for myself. I need to buy it for them, too, and go, well, I'll play with them.
Right. Well,
we'll all take our sonic screwdrivers and we'll all go and make noises.
I'll make the sonic noise.
We'll all make the sonic noise.
Mine just has multiple sonics.
Yeah, it does. The only thing I honestly have to do, is I have to, because my kids are like 8 and 4.
Yeah.
And so I have to and there's certain episodes that even to me are kind of a little frightening.
Like
the one that scares me, and I don't know the name of it, but it was a 2-part series. It was one where he goes back to, was it 1940? It was a 41 where he first meets Captain Jack.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Though with the people and the gas mask faces, that
the
even
"Are You My Mummy" one.
Yes,
yeah.
That scares even me. So I'm sitting here like the whole time they're watching that episode, I'm like, it's an alien virus and it's a baby, so it thinks that it's looking for its mommy. Lying my tail off the entire time so these kids don't wake up in the middle of the night and have a nightmare.
Thinking that the gas mask is going to form out of their face and just like...
Exactly. I know. I'm a horrible father. I'm horrible.
You see, that's the thing. My girls have seen every single episode up into the newest season, until the newest season.
Yeah.
So they've seen all of it, and now we've been going back through and watching it a second time. We're now to the 11th Doctor again. And by the way, yes, I know you're listening, Watson.
Welcome to Nerd Talk, by the way.
I know you're listening, Watson, and yes, I have a sonic screwdriver, and I am not afraid to mention that.
And he's not drunk.
And I'm also not drunk.
No, that would be me. Anyway.
Oh, goodness.
No, I'm just... if the two of us are going to be drunk, it's going to be me. And
that's right. If one of the two...
Yeah, if one of the two of us is going to be drunk, it's going to be me, and I haven't had time to get up to go yet.
That's right.
So...
Which means he needs to use the bathroom.
I do.
So we're going to make this short. No,
we're joking. Not. We're not. We're going to drag this one out because this one is too funny.
This is good. This is what we previewed. If anybody watches Facebook, we previewed this last week. Video feed.
Proud of our video. As horrible as it was.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You
should go back and watch it just to make fun of it, and we will accept every single comment.
See, listen. All right. And this is
Facebook.com, Defenders of American Exceptionalism.
Yeah. I don't understand why it is that I welcome the criticism. I welcome these smart alecky comments.
I love it.
When I want it, no one gives it.
Right.
Why is that? What is wrong with you, Internet?
Guys, we put out a terrible video. and nothing. We got nothing.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
You placated us.
Nobody commented about how many times Dylan slow blinked.
Oh my God. I did. How many times I was making love to the camera, people?
Look, okay, so
it was all intentional, and nobody said a word.
I know, and nobody
you people
said a
pander.
thing. How many times I looked directly away from the camera and looked directly at Dylan just to avoid like that weird awkward moment?
You people pander, and we're insulted.
Way too much.
We're insulted.
Way too much. But anyway, this story.
This story is magic.
Talking about trans. We're still
trans. This takes trans to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's trans. What?
Which, hold on, I'm going to argue. Okay, so
you can argue.
Transgender is an individual who is quote transitioning, hence the word trans,
right? Into
from one sex to another.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not really, but
one gender.
No, not even that. They're just making.
They're changing their body from what they were born as to what they want to be.
Right. They're changing their
way.
physical and somewhat of the chemical compositions inside of their body.
Okay.
Mainly physical, though.
Yeah. It's mostly outside. It's
thousands of dollars.
Apparently, I was gonna say. Apparently, to them, the whole walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It must be a duck thing doesn't apply to them.
Well, yeah,
because it doesn't. It's walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a frickin' horse because they had $1,000 surgery, $100,000 surgery.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
I wasn't going there.
I did.
You did. You did.
I did.
This takes the trans, and this is again why I argue this. The whole trans thing is you are in transition. You're moving from one thing to another, which again makes me argue that someone like Bruce Jenner, who decided to now be Caitlyn Jenner, is no longer a trans woman because he has had surgeries. He's done everything. From the outward
appearance,
all the tools and equipment.
You physically finished the process.
Physically, he is now a woman. Okay, so he's no longer trans.
He's now a she.
He is now a she.
He was a trans when he still had his junk, but had boobs.
Yeah, and I would argue he should not have his medals from the Olympics that Bruce Jenner won.
No,
but that's a whole other show. We'll do that later. I promise you.
Let's not.
No. We're touching on that at another point. But anyway, right now.
All right.
This is, and this one bugs me because this is a someone from our great state of North Carolina.
Yeah, that's kind of bothersome.
That kind of gives a kick in the nads.
A little bothered.
Yeah. So the caption, the headline: North Carolina woman identifies as blind.
Is she?
Well, now she is. Because she, as the rest of the headline continues, pours drain cleaner in her eyes.
Who's this?
A woman from North Carolina is attracting media attention for telling her story about pouring drain cleaner in her eyes because she identifies as a blind person. This individual, Miss Jewel.
Hey, yeah, I want to shoot, baby.
Shooping. Which... that song fits magically, was born with perfect, healthy eyes. Okay? Yeah. But has told several different media sources that growing up, there was always something missing. Now, I'm gonna stop reading this article. This is from the Daily Caller, by the way. And in case you want to go look at this. Here's my question on this. And that statement in that line.
Yeah.
It says that Jewel Shooping was born with perfectly healthy eyes, but told the TV and other interviewers that growing up there was always something missing. Now, what is missing when you have all 5 of your senses?
Nothing.
Apparently, you only had 4 senses because you're a moron. Okay, sorry.
That
wasn't very Jesus-like.
That's not nice.
That wasn't Jesus-like. That wasn't Jesus-like at all. I apologize. You moron. Quote, by the time I was 6, I remembered that thinking about being blind made me feel comfortable. End quote. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Every last bit of this screams out, I want attention.
And it also screams out,
mental disorder, probably should not be around sharp objects, forks, things of that nature.
well, I mean, now it'll hurt a lot more if she does because she can't see them in the first place.
Hey-o! Okay. Let's see here. Boo.
So the entire point of this, so she
fantasized
found a psychiatrist.
Constantly about losing her vision. Spent hours staring directly into the sun after her mother warned her that it would damage her eyes.
Because she wanted to damage her eyes. And now as an adult, she found a psychiatrist willing and able.
Well, everyone's able, but...
willing and
willing,
able.
For sure.
To pour drain cleaner on her eyes and wait to call the ambulance to take her to the hospital to make sure nothing else got ruined.
Quote, I laid down on the sofa, and he sat next to me, dropped 2 drops into each eye. End quote, she said matter-of-factly. Quote, in the moment, all I could think of was, I'm going to be blind, and it's going to be okay. End quote.
Why?
How?
Why would you put yourself through that sort of pain intentionally? Why would a doctor, a psychiatrist who understands that people who try to hurt themselves are mentally ill, and a woman who's asking you, please hurt me, is generally mentally ill?
Okay, so here's I'm going to throw out something. I don't know. You may not have thought of this. And actually, this literally just dawned on me. Okay? Mm-hmm. So this lady finds a psychiatrist. A doctor.
A doctor.
A doctor.
Doctor.
Okay?
Yes.
PhD.
Psst.
Yeah. Who is going to drop drain cleaner in her eye.
Uh-huh.
To accommodate her, to enable her in her mental issue.
Yes.
And that's okay.
No.
Hold on. No. According to all this is okay. But Dr. Kevorkian
was fine.
Yeah,
it's no big deal.
Yeah, go pound sand. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Go pound
How
sand.
is that different? Like, for real, how is that different?
Well, it just is.
Why? An insane person wanted something done to them that was not meant to be done.
Yeah.
You damaged the person. In Kevorkian's case, it was to the point of death.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Like, for real, there is no difference.
Yeah.
You're enabling a crazy person to continue in their insanity.
And be crazy.
You're not helping them. You're not doing them any favors. You're making this situation worse.
And it all goes back to... we've left the basis of knowledge. Mm-hmm. Every day, we find new things that just point to us and guide us to that idea that, hey, look, we're out of control.
Just a little bit.
God is giving our minds over to the stupidity that we are.
Yep, you're right. Folks, we're going to get out of here. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism on the Lanterns Radio Network. Catch us on Defenders of American Exceptionalism on Facebook.
DOA Show on Twitter.
On the Twitters. Folks, it's been a blast. We will catch you next week. Bye-bye.